Passengers and motorists may have to shell out more for tickets and gas as airfare and oil prices are on the verge of increasing. President Marcos sells the Maharlika Investment Fund to Saudi Arabia traders and leaders. Are there any takers? And the MMDA lays down its plans to ease traffic during the upcoming holiday season. Fast, focused, and fearless, here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Denise Tan. We begin with the news about looming hikes in the prices of plane tickets and fuel. Airfares may be more expensive next month. That's because airlines have just been allowed to increase fuel surcharge from level 6 to 7. This means they can collect 219 to 739 pesos for domestic flights and 722 to 5,373 pesos for international trips. However, airlines can only implement the increase upon adding the fuel surcharge in a passenger billing. They also have to submit an application for it before November. Of rollbacks, oil prices could go up again next week. Citing movements in the 4-day trading, industry sources said the prices of diesel could be hiked by 1 peso to 130 per liter. Gasoline, meanwhile, could be pricier by up to a peso per liter. The looming hike is being attributed to the drop in U.S. stocks due to increasing fuel demand. The MMDA will implement traffic management measures to ease the expected road congestion during the holidays. Excavation activities in Metro Manila will be temporarily suspended starting November 13. Mall-wide sales will only be permitted on weekends, while deliveries are only allowed from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. The shift of traffic enforcers at nighttime will also be extended so they can assist motorists. From November 13 to January 8 next year, operating hours of malls will be from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Between Undas, Christmas, and New Year, the MMDA is urging travelers to use mass transport systems such as the MRT and LRT. The agency is also encouraging the use of the Mabuhay lanes as alternative routes. President Bongbong Marcos will be taking home around $4 billion worth of investments from his Saudi Arabia visit. Mobile journalist Julie Baiza with the details.
On his first visit to Saudi Arabia, President Bongbong Marcos immediately wooed business leaders into investing in the Maharlika Investment Fund.
At the forefront of these opportunities is the recently launched Maharlika Investment Fund, the Philippines' first ever sovereign investment fund designed to drive long-term economic development through increased investments in high-impact sectors.
Marcos Jr. said he is looking forward to having Arab traders as partners in the MIF and at the same time benefiting from the kingdom's extensive experience in managing wealth funds. Saudi Arabia's public investment fund is among the world's largest, with assets of more than $700 billion. PBBM's MIF pitch was made even as the fund's implementation is postponed to make way for tweaks. Marcos earlier clarified that the investment fund would be operational by the end of the year. Meantime, the president also trumpeted his government's push for the important legislative amendments that will further open the economy to foreign partnerships. These include the Foreign Investments Act, the Public Services Act, and the Renewable Energy Act. So far, the Philippines and Saudi Arabia have inked more than $4 billion worth of investment agreements at the sidelines of ASEAN GCC Summit in Riyadh. These are supposed to benefit thousands of Filipinos from the construction and human resources services sector. President Marcos is also set to meet with the Filipino community in Riyadh before flying back to Manila tonight. Mobile Journal Julie Baiza, We Are One News.
We're bringing you more stories after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. Thanks for staying with us here on One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. Anti-graft court Sandigan Bayan has sentenced Janet Lim Napoles to 64 years in prison in relation to the pork barrel scam. Napoles was convicted of multiple counts of graft and malversation of public funds for the unauthorized disbursement of 20 million pesos. This was from former South Cotabato Representative Arthur Pingoy Jr.'s Priority Development Assistance Fund or PDAF. Napoles and her co-accused have also been ordered to return the amount plus fines. Pingoy, on the other hand, was acquitted in all of his cases. The 2023 MTV Europe Music Awards in Paris has been cancelled because of the ongoing war between Israel and Hamas. In a statement, organizers cited the, quote, volatility of world events and abundance of caution for those attending the ceremony. They also said that this does not feel like a moment for global celebration as devastating events in Israel and Gaza continue to unfold. The MTV EMA was supposed to happen on November 5 at Paris Nord-Ville-Pont. It's been moved to next year on the same month. On a lighter note, Irish pop rock band The Chorus is back in the Philippines after 22 years. Siblings Andrea, Caroline, Sharon, and Jim arrived at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport on Thursday. They will hold a two-night concert at the Raneta Coliseum on October 21 and 22. The Chorus is known for their chart-topping hits, Breathless, Runaway, and All the Love in the World. Catch the day's latest news on a big story tonight at 8. I'm Denise Tan. We are One News, all sides, all the time.